Hey everyone, it's Aidan from Mum, Eden and me. We've just got back from Avengers Station in London's XL. We were invited to go down and take a look and see what that had in store. So we popped down with Eden and had a really awesome day. We'll see some of those pictures later on in the video. So, Avengers Station. It is awesome. I am a massive Marvel fan, if you hadn't noticed by what's behind me. So it was really cool to go down and have a look. I'd done this experience in New York when we went for a holiday a few years ago now. So it was nice to see some of the updated interactions there. A couple more films have been out since then, so there was a few more characters added, which was brilliant. So, the station itself. Now, it's open until 31st of March by the looks of it, booking online. Tickets are around £25 an adult. £14 for a child or £60 for a family ticket. So if you're looking to go, booking as a family is quite good value. Minimum of 2 children, maximum of 2 adults. You book your time slots and book your day, and you head on down. You get there a bit early, check in, and you get ready for your training. They talk you through the history, the science, engineering, the genetics, the technology. You see loads of character profiles of Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Black Panther, the Hulkbuster, massive highlight. That thing is massive.
Welcome to the Avengers Station.
There's a lot of stuff to do as well. There's a few interactive bits in there which are really great for kids. I think there could be more. I think they're missing out on quite a few things there. But you can do stuff like you can create particles. You can interact with a virtual Iron Man suit, which Eden loved. You'll see that in the video. So you end up in the Hulkbuster costume. Kind of missing stuff like, if you think of STEM and you kind of want to get kids interested in that, I think they missed out on maybe some of the interactions. So like I had a cool idea of maybe having Iron Man's costume, Iron Man's gauntlet, where you've got to try and locate the right circuits to actually get it to work, that kind of thing, because that kind of thing really makes kids' brains work. Whereas some of the stuff that they had, I didn't feel was very interactive for them with that kind of aspect of it. It was a lot of reading, and if you go in there with kids sort of like from the age of 5 upwards, they're not going to want to read all of that stuff. They're going to want to do. So having stuff to do would be amazing. The stuff they had there was brilliant, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's maybe lacking a few bits, a few interactive bits. I really liked the Hulk room. Hulk is my favourite. Amazing. I love him. I got to high five his massive hand. That was good. Eden was a bit freaked by that. The noise is quite intense in some of the areas. So if kids are perhaps not happy with loud noises or lights, maybe they might be a bit sensitive. So just take care going through there. They do say it is suitable for all ages, which obviously it's Marvel, it's superheroes. I think anyone is suitable for that kind of attraction. Just take a little bit of extra care if you know that perhaps not a noise sensitivity. With regards to accessibility, completely accessible. There are ramps. It is all flat all the way through. Wheelchairs, 100% accessible. It does say that guide dogs are permitted if you need to. There's also their inquiries email address. So if you have any kind of accessibility inquiries, pop onto their website and just shoot them an email. They'll be happy to help. It's really quite easy to navigate their website as well. Only thing that I will say, there are no toilets inside. There is one accessible toilet before you go in, but once you're inside, that is it. There is nothing. There's also no re-entry. So if you do need to go, do it before, because if you go in and you need to leave, they may not let you back in. You may not be allowed back in with your party. If they do let you back in, you'll have to start from the beginning and make your way around. It's not very big, so chances are you'll meet up with everyone, but obviously just for ease of you, try and do it before you go in or wait until you get out. There's also no seating inside, so if you do have accessibility needs, that perhaps your mobility isn't great, just have a think about that. There are no seats inside. So as you're walking around, it is just a continuous flow. You come in, go through all the rooms, and out the other end. It's not until you get out that there is some kind of seating up where there's a hotel nearby or the Excel Centre. There's also no food and drink inside, but obviously that's a given. You don't want to get anything all over their displays, all over their props and stuff. The time that we took around there was a little bit short. It was about 30 minutes. They approximate about an hour, which I think is about right. I mean, if you're there with kids and they want to interact with everything and you want to read everything, then yeah, about an hour. Obviously with Eden is 3. It was a little more fast paced. She wasn't really bothered about sitting there reading everything or watching all the films. She just kind of wanted to interact and then leave. Of characters they have there are pretty basic. Obviously you've got the Avengers, Hulk, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Hawkeye. You know, they could have played a little bit more on the female superheroes. I feel like they missed a trick with Black Panther. You've got Shuri, who obviously, if they want to encourage kids, especially young girls, to get into STEM, to get into science, to get into engineering and stuff like that, like, you've got a character like Shuri, who is one of the best scientists in the Marvel Universe, and they haven't really included her a lot. Obviously, you've got a small Black Panther section. It was kind of lacking with that as well. So maybe for the next run, there's going to be a lot more of that. A lot more of Wasp, a lot more of Black Panther, a lot more of Black Widow. You kind of need to up the female superheroes. I feel like it's lacking on that part. It focuses a lot on Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. The case files I thought were brilliant. I love reading those. Obviously, I know quite a bit about the characters anyway, so for me, it was just nice to refresh my knowledge. If you're completely new to the Marvel Universe, then reading up on that is great. Obviously, you watch the films, you get a little bit of backstory. My favourite room, like I said, was the Hulk room. It was great. It was loud, but they have a cool interactive section where you can make him do some of his moves. Bit of Hulk smash. They also have an interactive section in that room with his brain, so you can see how Hulk and Bruce Banner, their brain varies. One of the things that Laura mentioned is that the interaction for that was maybe lacking a little bit as well. She kind of wanted to have the option to slide the bar so you can physically see the changes of his brain from Bruce Banner human into the Hulk, because obviously it gives you points to select so you can see how that changes. But it would have been cool to have it go across so you can physically see those as they change. Again, that's technology that can be changed for the next run around. I'm not saying that it wasn't good. I'm just saying that, you know, given this day and age, and there's so many things you can do, like, I feel like they could have done more with it. Captain America's bike, awesome. Love his motorbike. Eden had to play on that, so that was fun. Pictures in this video as well. The gift shop is a gift shop. You know, it's full of Marvel stuff. It's full of t-shirts, pop vinyls. You can have your photos done on a green screen. There is some canvases which looked awesome. There's also some other figures of characters that aren't in the exhibition, such as Deadpool. Deadpool seemed quite prominent in their merchandise. I'm not sure whether they know that he's quite popular at the moment, given that 2 films have been out recently. Not child friendly, possibly why he's not in the exhibition, but yeah, no, some of that merch was cool. They also had a nice touch at the end, which was a book to sign. Just paying your condolences to Stan Lee. Obviously, Stan Lee passed away last year. He is the father of Marvel, obviously, with other creators such as Jack Kirby and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a nice touch to have that. Obviously, you kind of have to remember where it come from if you're a Marvel fan. So that was nice. A Marvel fan, I feel like it was maybe lacking a bit for me. This is definitely a family exhibition. It's definitely for newcomers to the Marvel universe and kids. Hardcore Marvel fans may have been slightly disappointed given the amount of depth that they didn't go into with certain characters. I want to see a lot more Black Widow. I want to see a lot more Shuri from Black Panther. I wanted to see Spider-Man. Obviously, Spider-Man has just been brought back into the Avengers, so that's possibly why he wasn't in there. It may be something to do with rights, seeing as Sony owned that a moment from the movies. But, you know, we'll see. That was one thing that Eden mentioned, is that she missed Spider-Man. Which, yeah, I think he's awesome. And he's great for kids. Kids love Spider-Man. So, next run around, I'd like to see a bit more of the female superheroes. I'd like to see a lot more Spider-Man. I'd like to see a lot more Black Panther. Little less on the Hulk and Thor and Captain America. As great as they are, and as a staple they are for the Avengers, I feel like they're kind of played on a little too much. I think they're missing out on loads of new characters that could be really beneficial to this. The interactive side as well, I would definitely like to see a lot more. Such as in the Infinity Gauntlet section right at the end, there was no Infinity Gauntlet. There was the stones, there was no Infinity Gauntlet. That was a bit of a letdown for me, if I'm honest. If I want to go through that section and I see Thanos, I want to see the Gauntlet. There wasn't an option for that. But, you know, again, it's something that perhaps they might include next time. Definitely worth it. If you get a chance, head down to the XL, pop onto their website, which is www.avengersstation.co.uk, and you can find out loads of information. The FAQs is quite in depth. There's a lot of questions. If you have any further questions, they also have a contact button. I would definitely recommend it, and you have until the 31st of March by the looks of it. So go, have fun, enjoy the video.
Thank you for watching our video. What's your favourite part?
My favourite part was the Hulk room. What was your favourite part, Eden?
Hulk.
Hulk as well? Good choice.
Hulk.
Yeah. We'd just like to say a massive thank you to the Marvel Avengers Station team for allowing us to come today. You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
So, if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Look for us on Twitter. It's Mama Eden and me. And you gonna say goodbye?
Eden and me.
Say goodbye.
Mommy.
Say goodbye.